Hey everybody, it's Hillary here, and I'm in downtown Minneapolis for the 3rd annual draft party. It's put on by Vikings player Kyle Rudolph. And let me tell you, it's not just about football, it's also for a good cause. All the proceeds from tonight go to benefit Kyle Rudolph's End Zone, which is found at the University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital. You're not going to want to miss this. Let's check it out. Hard-hitting question.
All right.
He's ready. What brings you out tonight?
I don't know. Just Thursday night, was bored, was in the area. No, Kyle Rudolph's a good guy. It's for a good cause.
I'm a big football fan, and I listen to K-Fan a lot, and Kyle Rudolph is on there periodically, and I saw his Twitter feed, and I'm like, well, this looks like it could be a fun night.
Tell me, where are you from?
Dallas, Texas.
Living in Dallas, do you get any grief for being a Vikings fan?
I get that question a lot. You'd be surprised. There's a kindred spirit between the two cities because of Dallas-Fort Worth and in Minneapolis-St. Paul. I pridefully wear my purple when I'm down there. So
coming up here, it's incredible. It looks really, really nice.
What do you think of tonight's event so far?
I think it's a great atmosphere. I mean, it's pretty classy, so I try to dress for the occasion, look presentable,
Oh, yep. You were just in the neighborhood, just thought you'd just drop by. Okay, tell me, what is this?
Okay, we got a regular Parmesan and white truffle cheese on a beef filet crostini.
Okay, I'll try one. Which one? I'll screw up the line by taking, one in the middle. Approved. I will have bad breath. Oh, yeah. The Buffalo Bills? Do we care? Nah. Are you a hardcore Vikings fan?
I am a hardcore Vikings fan.
Oh, huge Vikings fan.
Huge Vikings fan.
Like, how huge? Like, how do you quantify that?
Pretty much spend all my money on going to every single game, so yes.
I have some baby pictures with some Vikings attire on.
He's kind of cute. What do you think?
I think he's cute.
What are you anticipating for this season?
I'm just excited to see how the new quarterback does.
Do you have a favorite player by chance?
Oh, I do. That cute little Stephon Diggs.
He is cute. Oh, my goodness. All right, tell me, you're all decked out in your Vikings gear. Do you have a favorite player?
I like all the players for different reasons. If they're on the Vikings, they're like my brothers.
Like, what does this event kind of mean to you?
It's more the importance of giving back and just hanging out and talking to the guys and all that kind of good stuff.
Football and all of that is fun, but I think it's really more about giving back to the community and how can we make our community better.
What are some ways that we can get back?
Obviously, come to events like these, trying to donate, trying to contribute whatever way we can, donate our time.
Tell me, what's like your favorite Vikings memory? Whether that's meeting a player, a game, a play, what does that look like for you?
Watching AP come really close to breaking the all-time rushing record was 1, and then 2 was probably the Minneapolis Miracle this year.
Recently, I'd have to say the Minneapolis Miracle.
All right, I am with the man of the hour, Kyle Rudolph. Kyle, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Do you remember me?
Absolutely. Starkey red carpet.
2 years in a row. So tell everybody who's watching what our story is. We've got kind of a little rivalry of sorts.
For those that don't know, Packers, Vikings, the border battle.
I figured I'd wear something floral. I did okay, right?
Yeah, that's good. There's a little purple in there.
So you were drafted by the Vikings in 2011. Kind of describe to us that feeling of being drafted.
Everyone has a unique and kind of personal draft experience. For me, I remember watching all night Thursday and hoping that I would get drafted on Thursday, and it didn't happen. And the disappointment from that, and obviously I was with family and friends, and they were very encouraging. And everyone was just like, your dream will still come true. You're gonna get drafted. And I remember watching on Friday, and it was very quickly on Friday. The Vikings called. I hadn't talked to them a whole lot, so I didn't know what a 612 area code was or where it was.
Now you do.
Now I do, and now I have one. Yeah, I said everyone has a unique draft experience, but at the end of the day, it's a dream come true for all of us.
Do you have any predictions about tonight?
Everyone predicts the way it's going to play out, but it never plays out that way, and I think that's one of the coolest things about watching the draft.
Now, you guys had a pretty successful season. How was the feeling of getting so close, to put it lightly?
There was a buzz around this town to be the first team to ever play in our own Super Bowl, and like you said, we got so close. Obviously, when you have the opportunity to look back on the season, then you can kind of reflect on the success that we had. But, right away in that moment, It was hard, to watch the Eagles come here and play in our stadium, knowing that we were just a game away was tough.
Tonight is not just about football, it's also about giving back. And it's for a cause that's really near and dear to your heart, the end zone. Describe to us a little bit about that.
For people that don't know my story, my brother is a childhood cancer survivor, so pediatric cancer and kids are something that's very near and dear to my heart and something I'm extremely passionate about. And we've worked with University of Minnesota Masonic Children's Hospital since my rookie year, and one of the things that we do is visit patients and do bedside visits and just talking to them, asking them what do you have, what do you don't have that you may want. And part of that was a space to where they could kind of hang out and just be kids. And we try to come up with the best space that our entire country has to offer, not just the state of Minnesota, and I think we did that.
Now, you and your wife, Jordan, are a force when it comes to giving back to the community, and we actually met while Jordan was pregnant on the red carpets. Now you have two beautiful little girls. How has kind of becoming a parent kind of changed your perspective on football in life?
Well, it definitely changes your perspective, and going back to the hospital, now when I visit as a father, I see what those patients and families are going through, and it's hard for me to imagine taking one of my kids to the hospital and checking into the hospital and going through the things that they go through. So as big and tough as I am, if I'd be tough enough to go through that.
Now tell us, what are some ways that we can kind of give back?
We host events like these throughout the course of the year. We'll have a golf outing in the summer, a lake bash in the summer. But I always just encourage people to go check out the hospital. Go see the space, go see the hospital, go see the great work that they do at U of M Masonic Hospital.
And finally, am I going to see you on the red carpet at Starkey this summer?
Oh yeah, we'll be there, absolutely.
I love it.
Supporting Starkey.
I love it. So I brought my cards, so maybe we can color coordinate this year?
Okay, maybe. I've always got to do something fancy for the red carpet, so we'll see.
So on the count of 3, can I get you to say "Go Vikings"?
Absolutely.
1, 2, 3.
Go Vikings!
Go Vikings!
Go Vikes!
Skol Vikes! Skol Vikings!
Dum dum!
Go!
Dum dum! Dum dum!
Go!
Bum bum!
Go!
Louder, I can't hear you. 2 more.